A few of you have contacted us saying, that they saw my feed yesterday and they were interested in what I was saying about probiotics, and also a few people have contacted us about starting to wean their children to food and if someone weans their child to infant formula. So I'm just going to do a quick little couple of minutes on both subjects. Now, first of all, with the probiotics, you have to remember, nobody comes to me and says, I've got my child on these supplements and they sleep perfectly. Nobody comes to me and says, I'm breastfeeding and I'm on the mini pill, or I'm breastfeeding and I've got the implant in my arm, I'm breastfeeding and I'm taking probiotics and my child sleeps perfectly. People come to me with children with sleep problems, so I only see the people it has a negative effect on. So, when people come join the online advice area, or when people come to the sleep clinic, I have a list of questions. What age is your baby? Was your baby born full term or prem? Does your baby sleep in a bassinet, a cot, a mini crib? Does your baby have this in their diet? Are they breastfed? Are they formula fed? Are they breastfed breast milk in a bottle, or are they formula fed formula milk in a bottle? Are you on probiotics? If your child's on solids, when did you start? Do you give your baby custard, yogurt? These are the questions we ask. Then with the answers, we get you to cut stuff out. Are you using a video camera in your baby's bedroom? These are the things that we cut out. Not all of them, just a few of them. Remember, you don't come to me and say, I'm using a video camera, my baby sleeps perfectly. So yes, you might have your baby on probiotics from the day they were born and they might sleep perfectly. But if you have a poor sleeper, we cut these things out to see if it's causing the sleep problem. So hopefully that's clear and you understand that. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is, if you decide to start your baby on some infant formula, so I recommend A2. If you start them on some infant formula, I recommend you use infant formula stage 1 from birth through to 14 months. If you start them on infant formula today, start them on a tiny little bit at, let's say, the 11 o'clock feed, so that you're awake and alert and you can see if they have a reaction. We often find that when you introduce something to a baby's diet, they wake up that night, you put them to bed at 7 o'clock and they wake up an hour later going, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, screaming. That's because their body seems to like this new food and want more. The same thing happens when you start a baby on solids for the first time. They wake up really unsettled. Lots of people think, oh no, my baby's intolerant to solids, my baby's got cramps in its tummy, I'm going to stop the solids immediately. When I say the opposite, I say keep going with the solids and work up very quickly to 3 meals a day. By day 7, we're giving them 3 meals a day. On the first few days of solids, some babies become very unsettled because it makes them very, very hungry. Bit like sometimes we go out late one night and have a massive dinner really late at night, and we wake up the next morning starving. You think, why am I starving? I normally eat at 6 and I ate at 10 o'clock. It seems to be the same thing with babies. So please remember, I only talk about the problems. I don't see all the babies who are sleeping perfectly. So that is why I talk about some things. If you're having sleep problems with an older child, 8, 9, 10 months, look at what formula you're on, look at what, if you're on custard, if you're on probiotics, that type of thing. Make sure you're giving them brown rice mixed in with the food, etc. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about it anymore. I just wanted to clear up a couple of points, and I wanted to make sure people realise that when they start their baby on solids, sometimes their baby gets hungrier, or if you start your baby on a new infant formula, sometimes that makes them hungrier. Okay, thanks very much. Everyone have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.